George Auto is here, and George, so we're on your YouTube channel right now. I'm pretty excited about this. We are. Yeah, that's right. That's the idea. We're in my studio, but I'm happy to be on your YouTube channel because it's pretty good for me because you have many followers and you built up this special YouTube channel which is dedicated to car lovers. So, well, tell me all about it, and we'll talk about this special promotion you're doing as well.
Yeah, so started the channel probably about 5 years ago with my son Thomas.
Yeah,
because we love to work on cars together. And we thought it'd just be really good to document our journey, kind of like a visual diary of the past.
yes,
Some people keep photo albums, picture books, but having skills in videography and stuff, I thought how awesome it would be to document and keep it,
yeah,
to look back on, but then also share what we do with other people.
yeah.
And we started to get a few followers back in the day, just putting up a how-to video on how to change a light globe.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think got over 50,000 views, how to change the light globe on the car. And then we thought, hang on, let's do more of this.
Yeah, cool. Because that's the thing with YouTube. People go to, as you say, change the light globe, all those sorts of things. Yeah, people make not a living, but that's what they do. They load up all sorts of videos that people view. You click up the views, and there you are. You've got an audience. And then you've got into this niche when it comes to cars.
Yeah, that's right. I've always been obsessed with cars since I was younger.
Yeah.
My uncles having cars they were working on, and
Yeah, no.
my cousins. And if I see a bargain, I'll pick it up.
Yes.
And it's so satisfying just seeing something come from a complete mess and a wreck,
Yeah. And doing
getting slowly cleaned up. I don't know if you've seen those like time-lapse videos of people cleaning stuff and cleaning rugs, and they're so satisfying to watch. Cool. People love it.
Yes.
So yeah, kind of do that. We're preserving Australian history. There's a couple of Japanese cars we're doing as well. But
And you've got the skill, this is how we've met when it comes to editing and assembling all that together. So that's what you're showcasing. You're videoing the early days, and as you say, those videos would show the whole journey. I mean, as you say, it's satisfying to watch, and it's pretty cool to see where it goes from a bomb, I guess, or, a sort of a rust bucket or whatever.
Yep.
And then going into the what you create.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people seem to like it. So we're pretty much just documenting what we're doing and putting it up.
Yeah, right. With your son, that's nice.
With my son, yeah.
Yeah. So what have you done so far? I guess people can see it on this channel. You're giving away a car, but what have we seen so far? What are you proud of that you've achieved so far as changing cars?
So one of my biggest motivations for the channel is to motivate other people to get out there and spend quality time with their kids, or even just pick up some tools. Maybe they're not confident, but give it a go. Some people are scared to paint something, or scared to sand something back, or fix rust, or even detail and wash their car properly.
That's true.
Service their car. So I'm showing that even the average person with a little bit of confidence and just watching someone else do it can jump in and give it a go themselves. Yes. I mean, there's money to be saved too. If you learn how to service your own car and you know exactly how it's done because you're doing it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk bad about any mechanics, but
I reckon it's such a great motivation. You're right, because you can do more than you realise.
Yeah.
You can learn from somebody. Because I'm the same. I'm not really that handy, but when I do it, I think, I could do this, and this is how it's done.
Yeah.
And you can save money, because if you're paying for somebody to always do little jobs, it can add up.
That's right. As men, we build confidence from achieving things.
Yes.
Every time as a man you achieve something,
Yes.
your confidence is a little bit, and you stand a little bit taller. I service my own car. You're going to prop yourself up a bit.
Yeah.
That's
right.
But a mechanic will charge you $300 to $400 for an oil change, whereas you can go and buy the oil for $80 and a filter.
Yeah.
And buy the oil filter tool, which will be $30, but you'll never have to buy it again.
Yeah.
And then you do it yourself, and
And off you go.
yeah. So doing a bit of that, and then more recently, actually for the last 4 years, we picked up an old VL Commodore at the start of COVID. So back in, I think it was 2020.
Yeah.
My sister's husband, so my brother-in-law,
Yeah.
they're not married yet, but I think they're engaged.
Yeah. Right.
He reached out to me. He's like, "Oh, are you interested in a VL Commodore?" And I'm more of a Ford guy. I used to be obsessed with Holdens and hated Fords
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now I've got mostly Fords.
Yep.
But I just knew that this car becoming rarer, and it's an Australian history, and it was a good deal at the time. So much work, but if I knew how much work I put into it,
You wouldn't have started. I've heard that about. That's like setting up a business. We were just talking to Adriana about that.
Yeah.
You sort of know, it's good to be naive sometimes at the beginning, because you start. Yeah. But anyway, so you're doing that.
But I got to the point where it's too far to turn back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just got to commit to this now because we took all the paint off. We did a bare metal restoration
Yeah, right. Wow.
at home.
Yes.
And we changed the engine in it. We've restored the whole interior. So it was too far to turn back, even though it was probably more work than it's worth.
Yes. Yes.
It's, I just committed, and I'm trying to like be an example of.
Yeah, you're a busy,
and
fair enough.
Yeah.
And you got a lot on. You're a busy guy with your business. And
I'm a busy guy, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm trying to be an example of someone who, like, if you commit to something, like, stick it out till the end. Because so many times in life I've struggled with, you're coming up with an idea or having this ambition to finish something and then quitting and giving up because it's too hard or I'm too busy or there's a new distraction.
That's right.
So I remember having dreams about my unfinished cars just being crushed.
Bang, bang. That's your
Like, it wanted me.
do it. Yeah.
And then, like, on the first car that I built,
Yeah.
because it's a massive amount of work, and it's most of the work is boring. Like, you're sanding just for hours and trying to get something flat, or you're going up and back to the parts store trying to find the perfect.
I see.
So
That's good to know that too, because when you're doing it yourself, you get frustrated. You think, "Why am I?" But you know, that's the way it is.
it's frustrating. I mean, but most things in life are hard. Like we were talking about before, we press record on this about dieting and stuff. Like it hurts and it struggles, but everything that's worth being worth having in life is hard. That's what makes it worth having.
Yeah. Is there a guy who's quite famous on the internet who talks about that? Look for what's hard and life will be easy. Look for what's hard and life will be easy. I've sent him, and often he was talking about, he's like an army guy, and when things he was saying, I used to say, good. People would ring him and sort of complain about something being hard. He'd say, good.
Yeah.
He'd say, good. The message was, well, great, we've got something to overcome, and that's what it's all about, you know? So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Right.
Well,
and that's what you're doing with cars in a way. So it's almost a philosophical message in there too, because I know you're...
Yeah, well, I love motivational content.
Yeah.
I've got another channel which does motivational talking, speaking, because I benefited a lot from other motivational speakers when I was feeling down, or I was going through times in my life where I felt depressed and down, and just the encouragement of someone else is so powerful. It's so cheap. Like, you can tell someone, hey, you're really good at that, or you can do it, and that's what people sometimes need, just someone telling them. So I just think
And we didn't have that as kids, did we? I say to my kids, you've got this social media, the internet's got a lot of bad stuff that they talk about, you know, especially for young people. But you have access to thoughts from all around the world that I didn't have, or you didn't have as a child.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know. We can't access, I don't know, there's many examples of people who have positive messages and they might live on the other side of the world, and you can now get them and hear that message thanks to the internet.
Yeah, at your fingertips with minimal, all you need is an internet connection. And it's amazing. So I think other people, if they feel like they want to create videos, if it's anything to do with any form of positivity or progress, you should do it, because it encourages other people more than you think. Yeah. It's like a ripple effect.
That's right.
So that's what my goal is with the channel.
Nice. And being in my background, sort of, as you know, being in media, hasn't it changed? When I had to send out tapes to get a job, I had to ask somebody to go on their platform. Big media companies. Now it's nice to get a gig with a big media company, but you don't need them anymore. Just set your own channel up. Just do it. You know, it's just like, it's changed the whole game.
As long as you make content that people like and they watch to the end, YouTube will pick up your content and say, hey, because obviously YouTube want to keep people on YouTube. They don't want you to click off and go to Facebook.
Yes.
They want you to stay on there so you can keep watching more content and more ads.
Yes.
So then if your content holds your attention to the end, they'll say, hey, let's push this out to more people. Yeah. And that's how you pick it up. So you just got to make content.
I wonder if we're doing it now. I wonder if you've got this far. Have you got this far down the video? Well, I hope you did, because we're going to talk about you giving away that car. Tell me about that. Yeah. Trade. It's like a trade promotion you mentioned to me before recording. It's the car you mentioned, the VL Commodore. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. So we've also got an online private car community as well.
Right.
Which has got like exclusive videos that are on my channel.
I see.
It's just starting at the moment, so it's not very big. So I literally just launched it with the car giveaway.
Yes.
So people can come in there, they can talk about their projects that they might be struggling with. You can talk to other community members about it, ask any questions that you have.
Yeah. Hey, good, this guy. He's doing it, mate.
So as to promote that group, we're giving away the car that we've spent 4 years restoring.
Right. It's worth a bit of money too. It's a classic.
It is. Yeah, it's a standard model VL, but it's restored really nice. I've done it in original color, and done it all to original specifications.
So how do you win it again? You got to enter.
You have to buy a access to our online community.
Done. Gotcha. So you
can either buy a 1 day access, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year,
and you're in the running for the.
And you're in the running to win the free car.
Okay, and when's it go? How long have we got to enter? We got a bit of time to enter.
At the time of filming this,
yes,
I think we have about 4 weeks. So 10th of December 2024 is when we are announcing who won.
Yeah, cool. Are you going to ring them up? How are you going to? Maybe we could talk about. You could.
So
in the studio, get them on the camera, maybe or something. We'll work that out. So you're going to announce them.
Yeah. So I've had to purchase a legitimate software to announce the winner.
Yeah,
so I can use a spreadsheet of everyone who's part of the community.
Yes, gotcha. So it's a random draw.
Yeah, it's a random draw.
Yeah,
it's not skill based or anything.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
and you'll fill.
I'll upload all the data and I'll click.
Understood.
I'll click go, choose winner, and then it'll generate a winner. Yeah,
and then there's a person that will be on the screen.
And it will come up. Yeah,
I'm excited already. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's Australia wide.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, South Australia and ACT can't enter because they don't have permits. They require certain permits.
Yes. Yeah, I had my days.
I can't get access, but the permits are thousands of dollars and you have to submit every single ad that you're going to do.
Yes, different states have different rules. So what's the hard one? So South Australia and ACT?
South Australia and ACT.
Oh, that's a shame. Because I know Victoria, I did a lot of stuff with radio promotions in Victoria, New South Wales, getting permits. So I understand all that. So you've had to get a, which is good. It's for our viewers. It's all, there's permits. It's all done. It's a random draw. You enter and you've got a chance of winning like anybody else.
That's right. Initially, I thought about selling the car. Yeah. And then I thought, I've already got a little bit of a following on YouTube. Yeah. This will be more fun. It'll probably get more attention for the channel.
So you're loaded already. Now you don't need to sell the car.
Well, it's all relative, isn't it? Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Well, thanks for coming on, and we'll get people to enter, and we'll just keep an eye out for when you give it away.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Georgie. George Auto. Make sure you enter.